What's going on, everybody? I'm Tank, and this is another episode of Roadie Reactions. In today's reaction, I'm going to be checking out the latest music video from Amaranthe. Now, for those of you that have already been following this channel along, you might know that I have a weird relationship with Amaranthe's music. About half of it that I've heard, I absolutely love. I love the sound that this band is capable of. But the other half of the music I've heard from them, to be honest, I find it kind of underwhelming and I just don't really enjoy it. Now, of course, that's all personal opinion, but we all have different subjective tastes, and that's just my honest opinion about how I feel about this band. Now, lately, there have been some people that are like, hey, you haven't checked out Amaranthe in a while, and you're right. And they just released a brand new music video, so what better time to check out new stuff? Now, the song that we're checking out today seems to me like it's just a standalone, one-off single. This doesn't seem like this is anything from an upcoming EP or an album, and the band has said that they specifically wrote this song to be the theme or anthem for the Swedish World Cup esports team. So I'm expecting this to be kind of on the poppier end, or not necessarily poppy, but just high energy, like pump you up kind of sound. And I assume that the music video is going to kind of go along with that. We might see video gamey stuff, bright colors, stuff like that, but who knows, man? But I will link this original video in the description below. And today, I'm once again listening to Amaranthe, and for the first time, checking out their brand new music video for their song, PvP. Let's go. Oh, it's a cool start.
Is my life and the stake is my soul. Addicted to competition, addicted this game like this game is my own. As I'm in contact, I shot the mess of the song. I got me flashing. I'm infinity, but only my possession. When I decided to score a calculation, now I'm stepping up. Hold on. I want to hear that vocal part again. Now, the one thing I will say about GG6, Henrik, he's pretty fast at times, but I wanted to hear if that was really him or if that had some kind of editing on it. Either way, it sounded really cool. I'm just really curious. That riff fucking brings it, honestly. Chorus is good. So far, the standoutish thing for me to this song is that riff with the electronics in the background. I think, personal just opinion on it, if I had to guess, I think that was GG6. I don't think there was any chop editing or anything. I think that was actually him doing a vocal take, which is really cool, man. So far the video is actually kind of exactly what I was hoping for, and I really like it. It looks really cool, man. It does have that very gamey vibe to it, which is exactly what they're going for because they wrote it for the Swedish gaming team. So far it looks like all the instruments are stuff that I've seen from the band, so we can break deeper into that later, but I just want to keep hearing more of this right now.
All right, second time through, this chorus brings it. All right, before we break into the bridge here, let's get to some gear here. So it'll be really quick. Got 3 players in the band and 3 vocalists in the band. Let's start on Morten playing drums. Same kind of setup we've seen with some of the other videos I've checked out. He's an exclusive artist of Yamaha drums. I honestly haven't seen the cymbals that well enough, but if I remember right, he is also an exclusive artist of Zildjian cymbals, although he has used Meinl in the past as well. I'll have to really keep looking at that just to confirm, or just do it while I'm editing. And then he also is now in the new band, The Dark Side of the Moon, which is fantastic, man. Like, the music video that I checked out with him doing drumming on that was actually really cool. It was one of the first times I really got to sit and focus on his drumming outside of Amaranthe, which was awesome. Johan, their bass player, exclusive artist of Warwick Basses, which is one of my favorite bass companies that I've played in my career as a musician. He's playing a custom Warwick Streamer. I can't remember exactly what pickups he uses in that. It might be the MECs, a P style and a J style, but everything on that guitar is custom, from the inlays, well, not the inlays, but the 12th fret inlay with that logo on there, and the color and everything on that. So great bass, great tones on all the Warwicks. I'll try and see exactly what electronics are in that. And then Olaf, once again, playing the Jackson that we've seen him use. Now, years ago, he was super well known for playing Caparisons, which are similar to Jacksons, but he's full on Jackson at this point. And that guitar has really been hard to find information on, because he's used it in other videos, and I've tried to find like the spec details on it, and I haven't been able to. The only thing I know for sure is that it's a soloist. That's the line of the guitar, and it's a master built custom. But in terms of the electronics and everything on it, I really have no idea. Maybe I'll try and dig harder and figure it out. Halfway through the song right now before the bridge, overall, I'm really enjoying this one, man. I really am. Let's keep going. We got a nice little blah going on in there. I want to hear that bridge again. There was some really cool audio production stuff going on, and I just want to hear it again. I love the old school Metallica pinball machine. Oh, great ending. That's a really good touch. Man, I really dug that one. I noticed at the end that Morten's using the all blacked out drum heads for the video, and I've been seeing that in a lot of videos lately, where rather than having white heads, you're getting, whether it's like the Onyx line from Evans or something like that. It just makes it a little more clean with everything black, and it looks cool. I'm going to listen to it again, and then we'll go talk about it. So after watching that again, I did see that Morten was using Zildjian cymbals, And the undersides of most of them, mainly the crashes, were all taped up, and we see that a lot on music video shoots because it helps deaden the sound of the cymbals. Since the band is playing to playback of the song, it helps deaden the sound in the room where they're filming so it isn't just loud and obnoxious. And sometimes we see cymbals that are double stacked and stuff too, but this time it was taped. Now, like I said in the beginning, I kind of go either way with Amaranthe, and I never know what I'm going to think going into another new song. I'm either going to love it or I'm just not really going to like it at all. But with this one, I really liked it, man. I thought it was great all around. From the audio production standpoint, it sounded fantastic, as Amaranthe stuff always does, regardless of what I think of the song. Their production is always great. There were cool little guitar touches and moments going on, and the electronics on top of everything were just great, especially fitting with the song. Now, they do use electronics a lot, but the way that they were utilized in this one was perfect for the theme of why they wrote the song. Now, vocally, I actually thought this was one of the more impressive showings from the band members that I've seen in a while. I really liked all of the parts that GG6 was doing. Everything was really awesome, sounded great. And then with Elise and Nils as well, their parts were awesome. Everybody blended together perfectly. There's been other Amaranthe songs that I've heard in videos that I've watched on here where I've said this might sound better with one of them missing or somebody else just singing. I didn't feel that way about this one. I thought everybody was highlighted perfectly, and all around, I'm a fan of this one, man. I'm throwing this one straight on the playlist. And I also think it was really cool that they wrote this for the Swedish gaming team, man. That's really cool that they have like an exclusive song that they get to say was written about and for them. But I enjoyed this, man. I hope you guys did too. And if for some reason this is your first time seeing the band, I'll throw links below to all their social medias where you can follow and stay up to date with all their news and stuff like that. And whenever we get new music, we'll probably check it out again. So thank you again for watching. And if this is your first time here, feel free to click subscribe, man. I release new videos all the time. Subscribing is free and it helps my channel out a ton. If you liked this reaction, I would greatly appreciate the like, as it also helps the channel. But if you disliked it, no big deal, man. Thank you very much for your time. You are free to click dislike if you didn't like it. I'm also on a ton of different social media. I have a Discord server where I do everything from video games to live reactions, bass and guitar playing, tech work. So if any of that interests you, I'll throw links in the description below. My handle on everything social media is @TankTheTech. Thank you so very much for watching. I will be back very soon with another episode of Roadie Reactions.